Welcome back to Drive Electric, where we're talking about the all-new Ford F-150 Lightning, specifically the Platinum Black Edition. And in this video, I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know about it. So the very first thing you need to know is the price. This F-150 now starts at $99,990. I think they would have been better off just to call it 100 grand, round up, and call it a day. But that is a lot of money. Now, there's a lot of things that you're going to get in this vehicle and a lot of really cool upgrades that you're going to get in the vehicle, but you need to know what you're getting for the almost $6,300 more that you're spending on the vehicle. And you heard me right. A normal F-150 Platinum right now, at the time that I'm recording this, can be ordered starting at $93,685. So what do you get for that $6,305 more money? Well, the first thing is you're going to get a limited production vehicle. It's actually going to be limited to 2,000 units starting in the 2024 model year. And speaking of 24 model year, let's talk about that for a second. The new F-150 is getting an upgrade. The internal combustion engine version gets a brand new facelift in the front, the rear. It's a mid-cycle refresh. But because they've debuted this version of the Lightning to us as a 2024, you can clearly see that they are not changing the Lightning like they're doing the internal combustion engines. So it's important to know that you're not getting that big, massive refresh. But instead, I think it's kind of cool that they've got these little variants that are coming out on this vehicle. Now, what makes this Platinum Black Edition so unique? Well, the main thing is it's got a mixture of matte black accents, gloss black, agate black, and the way that they're doing that is they're actually going with a matte black wrap from 3M Products. And so if you're not familiar with them, you must be living under a rock because it's a massive company. I've had one of their wraps on my vehicles in the past. Great stuff. They make great quality products as far as wraps are concerned. But in addition to that wrap, you've also picking up a set of 22-inch black wheels and black lug nuts to go along with that. You also pick up black Ford oval badging in the front and the rear of the vehicle, as well as power deployable steps with gloss black accents. Now, most of the Platinums have the power deployable steps, but the gloss black accent is really what makes it different. Is the design is just to murder out the whole vehicle, to black it all out. And in addition to that, you're also getting a smoked light bar, and then also something that I don't like is going to be the soft shell cover, because if you've seen our short on our other YouTube channel, Town & Country TV, you'll know that you can cut one of those open pretty easily. As I was getting ready for this video, I noticed that the fender on the passenger side is actually different. So on my 22 F-150 Lightning, there's actually a fake fuel door, or I guess a charge port, on the passenger side front fender. And they did that to balance the vehicle out, for it to look like it was, symmetrical. And what they did for this particular version, probably because they're trying to make it easier on the wrap, or maybe this is a change for 2024 model year, but there is no charge port door, fake one, on the passenger side. You only have the driver's side. So it's pretty neat to see that little change from this model year to the current one. There's a lot of really cool other little features that Ford is giving you on this limited production version of the F-150 Lightning. And one of those, my favorites actually, is on the bedside of the vehicle. There used to be a Lightning badge that actually stuck out from the bed of the vehicle. Well, on this version, you don't get that. You actually have a reflective badge on that bedside that kind of lights up or reflects light at night when light hits it in a certain manner. I think it's a really cool little setup. There's also Lightning graphics on the roof glass, so that way when you're in the vehicle looking up, you can see the word Lightning. In addition to that, you pick up Luxe Black Nirvana leather, which is very similar to what you get in a normal F-150 Platinum Lightning. This particular case takes it a little bit further with the stitching and the overall look, and also the serialization. And speaking of serialization, there is an aluminum plate in the front trunk, because I refuse to say Mega Power Frunk. Anyways, you've got an aluminum plate in that front trunk, as well as the driver door jamb that shows the limited edition number of that particular vehicle. Now, a couple of other things that I want to wrap up this video with is some of the features that Ford has confirmed we're picking up for 24 model year F-150 Lightnings. The first one I'm really excited about because I use phone as a key on my F-150 Lightning all the time. Now we pick up a brand new functionality with automatic locking. So basically you get out of the vehicle and walk away and the vehicle will lock itself without you having to get out your phone and lock the vehicle on Ford Pass. Same technology that Tesla's had in their vehicles for a while. It's great to see Ford picking it up. Also, you pick up Blue Cruise 1.2, and if you're not familiar, Blue Cruise 1.2 is better than 1.0 because it's 0.2 bigger. No, the real reason is because it allows you for lane changes on the interstates when you're using Blue Cruise. That way you don't have to deactivate Blue Cruise. Blue Cruise will just change lanes for you. You also pick up some extra functionality where the vehicle is able to stay on that route a little bit better, even if the turn is even more sharp than what normally Blue Cruise is liking or has. So it's just a much better version of Blue Cruise. The last really neat feature that they're going to be giving us is the Pro Power on board. And as you're probably thinking, wait, that's already available. And yes, I know. But right now, the vehicle has to be on for you to use Pro Power on board. Now, Ford will allow Pro Power on board to be powering your entire job site as long as the vehicle is unlocked. The best thing is those features I just went over with you are going to be available to this version of the F-150 Lightning, but if you already own an F-150 Lightning, that is coming to you as well in the form of an over-the-air software update. So Ford was touting that they are going to be sending out over-the-air updates, and I can attest to you with 1 year worth of ownership in an F-150 Lightning, that is the case. Ford is actually doing what they're saying they're doing, and they're pushing out those updates. And speaking of 1 year ownership in the F-150 Lightning, if you want to watch that video where I go over all of the good things and the terrible things that has happened to me on my F-150 Lightning after 1 year's worth of ownership, click on that link right there on the screen. Thanks, and have a great day.